Self-sabotage is a real thing. It's not some mystical ideal off into space that, just kind of happens. No, it's literally you having a great opportunity that comes to you, but for some internal unseen reasons that are within you, you turn it down or you make it so that you don't take that opportunity. Self-sabotage, real thing. If this is something that you've experienced before or that you have a little, experience with, sit tight and let's talk about how we self-sabotage and what we can do to avoid that in the future. I'm Risha GodstyleBilal, and this is GodstyleBilal TV. I deliver you weekly messages to help you get through the week and also to talk you into doing whatever it is that you want to do. For all my new viewers, I want to say welcome. And for all my returning viewers, I want to say thank you so much, GodstyleBilal family. Welcome back. And please excuse the sleepy face. I have been working tirelessly to not self-sabotage myself, and the opportunities are coming my way. So yeah, don't worry about that. Self-sabotage. Okay, let's talk about this. Self-sabotage comes in many different forms and many different ways. We can talk ourselves out of doing something. We can behave in a particular way that would X us out from being able to do something. There are lots of ways to self-sabotage. But the way that you know you're self-sabotaging is because if an opportunity comes to you, whether it's in the form of a connection, a relationship, an actual opportunity, like a job opportunity or a schooling opportunity, a training opportunity, right? We self-sabotage because subconsciously, we think that we're not ready for it. We think that we're not prepared for it. We think we're not good enough for it. Or we think that we cannot grow within taking on this particular opportunity. We feel like we don't have the capacity to rise to the occasion in some way. Either way, it's a great opportunity, and you know it's a great opportunity for you. And you know this by the things that you know that you want, the things that you desire, the things that you've talked about that you would love to do, the things that make you happy, the things that would logically set you up for success, okay? You know that you're self-sabotaging because although you know that these things are good for you, you know that this will propel you forward, or you know that this is something that you wanted and dreamed of and desired, you know this, but something inside of you, the fear of everything we just described, not being good enough, and etc., will drive you to make your mouth reject the opportunity. You become fearful of being vulnerable or making a mistake, or all the fears that run through your mind invokes in you the need to run away, to reject, to tuck tail and just be out of there, okay? This is how you know that you're self-sabotaging, okay? You know that you're self-sabotaging because when you think about it, there is no good reason as to why you would reject the situation, the connection, the opportunity. There's no good reason why you would, except for the fact that you're afraid, that you're scared, and that you feel unworthy or incompetent. Now that you know how you self-sabotage or what it looks like to self-sabotage, let's talk about some things you can do in order to not self-sabotage. One, just take a breather first. Before you make any actions, before you make any decisions when an opportunity or a connection comes to you, before you react. I know that being fearful will make you reactive sometimes, but you're going to have to grow up now, okay? You're an adult. You're going to have to grow up, and you're going to have to learn how to control your impulses. You have to learn how to control these impulses, because if you are being impulsive based off of fear, or, basically it's just fear. If you're being impulsive based off of fear, you're always going to lose. So you have to come to a place within self to where you can control your reactive state so that you're just not reacting immediately based off of the fear that's rising within you when an opportunity comes your way. Now, this can be done several ways, but the most effective way to control your fear-based impulses is to meditate. And I know you don't want to hear that, but too bad. It's true. Secondly, have an ideal of the things that you actually want for your life. So this means you're going to have to sit down and make lists about the things that you actually want to achieve, the things that you want to experience. If you want a healthy connection, if you want to fall in love, you can't run away from the first person that is showing you the love. It might feel weird. It might feel different if you're used to being with people who are toxic and traumatic. It might feel different, but you're gonna have to learn how to receive that. Now, you might need some therapy if that's your problem. Okay, you might need to go and talk to a therapist to work through any issues that would cause you to reject the thing that you want the most. You can't experience what you want if you're rejecting it. I hope this makes sense. And then the last thing I'm gonna tell you to do is you're gonna have to learn how to do things while you're feeling fear. In the midst of being fearful, afraid, scared, whatever, you're gonna have to develop a trait or a feature within yourself that still allows you to push forward even though you're afraid. Because if something comes to you that you innately feel unworthy of, or you feel like you may not be competent enough to take on the situation, you're gonna have to push through anyway. If this is something you want to do, if this is something you want to experience, or a person you want to be with, you're gonna have to push through the fears, period. There's no other way. And the only way to get experience working through fear is to actually do things that invoke fear within you but are good for you, and just do it. Work while you're fearful. Do it. That's the only way you can really work through fear, or to learn to work while fearful, is to do the things that make you fearful but are good for you, but just to do them anyway. It's a muscle that you have to exercise and build within yourself. A lot of times, if you wait until you're not scared anymore, it might be too late. Okay, it may be too late. Some things have time frames on them and expiration dates, including you. Okay, so if you wait until the end of your life in order to be in a situation or a relationship, or to do a particular thing, this life might pass you by. Okay. So let's recap. You need to get your fearful impulsory actions under control. You need to actually figure out what it is that you want to do in life, so that when it shows up, it's something that you can take on. This is for me. This is what I want to do. And then the last thing is you have to learn how to operate through fear, or, within the fear. Operate within the fear. Okay. All right. Well, I hope this has helped you guys. Self-sabotage is a huge thing these days. Being too afraid to go out on a limb, being too afraid to go after that thing you want, just being afraid. And so you kill it. Do these things that I just suggested, and this will set you on a path to be able to refrain from self-sabotaging so much, and for you to live the life that you truly want to live and that you really deserve to live. Okay. Well, please like this video. Please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell to get all the notifications of any videos that I post. Please share this video with someone that you know who self-sabotages all the time. And please comment below. Tell me something about, what you've experienced when it comes to self-sabotage. Have you ever self-sabotaged? If so, what did you do? Did you regret it afterwards? Let us know. Okay. All right. Well, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.